In this amazing arc known as Wano, we got something that we usually don't get, guys. Many chapters in a row of straight throwing hands. Yes, straight combat, straight battle. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I've always wanted this because when you get straight fighting, like there's no if this, it happened. Look at what happened in Discussing. I love to talk about the rooftop, and it's a battle of 5 up and coming pirates versus 2 legendary Yonko. And you guys all know before the battle actually started, I ranked the Supernova, and pretty much just from guessing and assuming and seeing from the past, the ranking I gave is definitely different from what's going on in the rooftop. I'll be honest with you, the rooftop was completely 180, guys. When it comes to feats, like feats, yeah, it's a complete 180. Like before I actually seen the battle going on, I always said Luffy, Eustace Kid, Law, Zoro, Killer. That was my ranking. I always had that as a ranking. Honestly, 3 captains and the 2 vice captains. That's how I saw it. But from reading the chapters, I have to be honest, I'm impressed by Roronoa. Roronoa is impressing me. This guy is the most impressive guy on the rooftop. I'm actually loving what I'm seeing from Zoro. And I've always said that when Zoro shows you something, I will give him his props. And you guys all know I've been giving Zoro his props. Now, of course, Luffy's impressed me, but I've seen Luffy many times impress me before. Law, of course, Law has always impressed me back in the days. Law is overpowered. Killer, definitely, I was actually shocked. Killer definitely is a sleeper when it comes to how impressive he was. And Eustace Kid. Let's talk about that after the fight's over, because Kid right now is not looking too good for him. He's down bad right now. But I do want to say this. Now we're going to actually look at the feats from the beginning of this battle on the rooftop. Yes, and how am I going to rank the feats? Well, let's take a break and think about how I should rank the feats. Did you actually think I was going to take a break? Come on, guys. But this is how I'm going to rank it. It's a point system. Yes, we're doing, instead of the 5 W's, we're going to do a point system. 5 points for damaging a Yonko severely. 4 points for damaging a Yonko, and it's pretty noticeable. 3 points for damaging a Yonko. 2 points for having minimal damage to the Yonko. And 1 point for just having an impressive feat that I respect, guys. So I will say you can get a lot of 1 points and add it up and actually get your total up high. So we're going to do it for 5 of the characters, guys, for Luffy, for Kid, for Law, for Zoro, and Killer. And whoever has the most points, honestly, gets the title of Strong Supernova. Now, I can't lie, from what's going on in the rooftop before I made these calculations, I actually thought that Zoro was the most impressive on the rooftop, and he could get the title of Strongest on the Rooftop, Strongest Supernova, surpassing the likes of Luffy, Kid, and Law, who I had above him before this battle. But let's actually go through the point system and get the answer at the end of the video. So I'm excited. It's one of my most favorite videos doing, guys, so I'm super excited. But you want to know what makes me more excited, guys? If you guys hit that subscribe button, we're so close to 100K subscribers, so hit that button. Of course, so easy to do. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes for the 1,000 chapters we've been getting. Like the chapters 1,000 have been amazing. And turn on notifications. The new chapter's coming out very, very soon, guys. Spoilers already out, so turn on notification. Now, of course, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the first thing that actually happened when it comes to combat to a Yonko, and that's Luffy's Red Rock. Now, a lot of people just look at Luffy's Red Rock and think that's the only thing I'm going to give points by. I'm actually going to give points to Luffy dodging the attack that Kaido did before he hit him with the Red Rock, honestly. And that's 1 point for dodging that that club that Kaido was swinging. So Luffy gets 1 point for that. But the Red Rock, we saw how devastating that is. It leaked into chapter 1001. Like, the Haki was insane. It was advanced Haki number 2. Zoro, Kid, Killer, and Law all commented on it. Big Mom's face said it all. And Kaido was comparing Luffy to Roger, Rocks, Whitebeard, Kozuki, Oden, the greatness we're seeing in this flashback in the anime, and of course Red Hair Shanks. So I'm going to give Luffy 6 points. 5 points for the Red Rock, because that was severely damaging a Yonko, and 1 point for dodging that club. So Luffy gets an early 6 points, guys. Now, of course, Luffy also gets more points for, of course, Kaido trying to hit him with that Thunder Bagua that actually one-shotted him in the first fight. Luffy uses Future Sight and barely dodged it, so you have to give Luffy his respect. Now, he didn't get a clear hit on himself, so that's something you have to think about. But, like, Luffy, of course, like last time he got one-shot, but Luffy barely dodged it this time. He still got some damage to it, but Kaido being impressed that Luffy was able to do better than the first fight, I'm going to give Luffy 1 point for having an impressive feat. Now, moving on from Luffy, let's go to his vice captain, Roronoa. Yes, the pirate hunter, Roronoa. He cut Prometheus. Now, you guys all saw how much MVP titles I was giving to Brook and Hokage for cutting Prometheus, of course, for the soul fruit and all that stuff. But still, Zoro cutting Prometheus, stealing Kinemon's attack, and saving Luffy in the process. You get 1 point for cutting Big Mom's Prometheus, and you get 1 point for saving Luffy. So I'm going to give Zoro 2 points for this amazing feat, guys. It was respectable. Now, of course, Law also saved Luffy from Kaido swinging his club on, like, pretty much Kaido was about to swing on Luffy, and Zoro told Luffy to get serious with these Yonkos, and Law saved and teleported him. But Law did it just to yell at him talking about I ain't your subordinate, and Kid was making fun of them. But at the end of the day, I don't care. It was an impressive feat. Law's power is always impressive. I'm giving Law 1 point for saving Luffy in that moment. He gets 1 point. Now, of course, we all know Zoro, Killer having that combo attack that kind of remind me of Zoro and Sanji after the time skip on that Pacifista. Zoro, of course, Onigiri, Killer, Beheading Claw. Very, very interesting attacks, guys, and I saw blood on both of their attacks. So I'm going to be honest here. Kaido said, well done. We're going to give them 2 points for having minimal damage to Yonko. Let's respect. Each of them get 2 points for this, guys. Now, of course, later on, we see their captains and Law. Of course, Luffy starts it off with his Gear 4th. Kid goes Punk Rotten, and Law says, Room. We all know greatness happens when those 3 words are said by those 3 captains. And, of course, Luffy hit him with that Kong gun. Kid with the Punk Vice squeezing Kaido, and talked from Law throwing all the rocks on Kaido. Now, of course, let's be honest here, it was all minimal damage to Kaido, so each of them get 2 points. But I love the combo they're all doing, like back-to-back attacks. I respect it. 3-peat on them. Now, of course, we have to talk about how Demolition Gust by Kaido, he brought out a very, very devastating attack, and Eustace Kid tanked it. Yes, Kid, this is when the disappointment from Kid starts. He tanks it, his arm gets cut off. Killer screaming, Kid! Yeah, Kid, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to get 0 points for that. Now, Killer dodged it, so I'm gonna give Killer 1 point. Law, of course, dodged it too, so I'm to give him 1 point. Zoro blocked it, and I'll be honest with you, the fact that Zoro blocked it, I'm gonna give him a bonus point, guys, just for blocking that attack. I'm giving him 2 points for that. And Luffy dodged it and then hit him with a Kong rifle, a new attack. Minimal damage to a Yonko plus a dodge. The impressive feat. Luffy gets 3 points, the most points of all this in this moment. Luffy getting 3 points and Kid getting 0 points. So it's crazy how Kid and Luffy are being compared for so long, and Kid is just lacking so heavily on the rooftop. Now, of course, I'm gonna give some respect to Kid because Kid did hit Kaido with a Slam Gibson and a devastating attack. Not too devastating, but it was pretty decent attack after Luffy hit him with the Kong rifle. So I'm gonna be honest here, hitting him with the Slam Gibson, I'm gonna give Kid 3 points, guys. I'm gonna give 3 points because he damaged a Yonko. Kaido screamed, I'm respected. Now, of course, Law hit him with the Gamma Knife, one of Law's best attacks, and that was also damaging to Kaido, and Kaido says they're doing tricks to hurt him in a sense, so not just needing advanced Haki to hurt him. Give some respect to how they all have learned to understand to take out Kaido in a sense. Now, they haven't done like crazy damage, but I'm gonna give this, they did some damage, so I'm gonna give each of them 3 points. Kid gets 3 points, Law gets 3 points. Now, of course, we have to talk about Killer. Killer gets a whopping 4 points for this moment. Of course, you guys all know I'm talking about that Scyther Sonic, that Soundwave attack he did on Kaido. Kaido screaming in agony. And Kaido even talked about how these guys are more vexing than I expected. Like, Killer made Kaido say that. You have to respect it. It was very, very impressive. He's getting a number 4 points for this move. I can't lie. Killer did get zapped right after my Big Mom, but that attack shocked me, guys. It actually was super impressive. Like, that 4 he's getting is like way better than anything his captain did, guys. So respect Killer for that. Now, of course, after Killer gets zapped by Big Mom, Luffy comes out of nowhere and saves Killer, Kid's vice captain. Another reason why I'm looking side-eyeing Kid right now. Kid, step it up, guy. But of course, Luffy hitting with Kaido with the Rhino Schneider. So I'll be honest here. I'm gonna give Luffy 2 points, guys. I'm gonna give Luffy 2 points for minimal damage to Yonko, saving Killer too, honestly, but I'm gonna give him just 2 points for that minimal Rhino Schneider. I respect it, guys. It was very, very good. Now, of course, Law teleports Zoro up in the sky to help out Luffy, so I'm gonna give Law 1 point for that. And of course, Zoro with another Kinemon cutting fire attack, cutting Kaido's heat breath, which I thought was very, very cool. Prometheus, and now heat breath, like Zoro's going in, and he saved his Captain Luffy. Yeah, I'm gonna give this guy 2 points, guys. I'm giving Zoro 2 points for that. 1 point for Law for helping Zoro, but 2 points for Zoro for actually doing some crazy stuff here with cutting heat breath and saving his captain. I like it. Now, of course, I have to give Zoro a 4 points. Because Killer got 4 points for that Sonic Scyther, but Zoro's gonna get 4 points for not even attacking the Yonko, honestly, because they dodged the attack. But the fact that it was so devastating, if this hit, I might have given Zoro a 5 points and a bonus if this hit, because it would have been devastating, guys. But I even surpassed Red Rock's attack. But Flying Dragon Blaze, of course, it missed. Big Mom's like, Kaido, dodge! And Kaido's like, it was that Odin's sword, or and that sword. Like, this was definitely making up severe damage on a Yonko. So I'm gonna give him 4 because he missed, but if that hit, he's getting 5+ easy. Now, of course, quickly going through this, Luffy tanked Big Mom's lightning because he's made of rubber. All the other guys got hit by it. So it's kind of like, yes, it's kind of like cheap because Luffy's he's the counter to lightning, but I don't care. It's still impressive, guys. I don't care if Luffy gets hit by lightning throughout the rest of the series. Whenever he gets hit by lightning and he tanks it, it's still impressive to me, guys. So he gets 1 point. Now, honestly, I think this was way more impressive, the fact that he was tanking heat breath using his guts, because he got damaged by heat breath, but he's literally overbearing that pain. Like, he doesn't care about the pain. He used his guts. And Kaido talked about how I thought these guys would just fight with guts, and then Luffy brings out his guts when it comes to going through heat breath. So, and we saw an anime opening, guys. So I'm gonna give 1 point. Luffy, it's more impressive than the lightning, but it's equal still. 1 point for Luffy tanking heat breath. Now, this is probably one of the hardest ones to gauge, Kong Gatling, because I'll be honest here, it's multiple Kong guns if you think about it. It's devastating. It had to be some sort of advanced haki. I don't think it's advanced haki 2 like Red Rock, but I think it's the first advanced haki that we see Rayleigh and Sentomaru using, when you don't touch the person, but you're still using that haki. Of course, Big Mom and Eustace Kid, Luffy's big rival, and Big Yonko, both in complete shock for what Luffy's doing, like destroying Kaido with these attacks. Now, of course, it did cost him no haki for 10 minutes, so there was definitely a lot to sacrifice, but at the end of the day, this attack was devastating. It went into the next chapter, guys. From chapter 1002 to chapter 1003, this attack was still going on. Oh man, I gotta give Luffy 5 points for this, guys, because honestly, it was severely damaging Yonko. Even Kid said this: if this actually damaged Yonko like it looks like it did, it's gonna help us out. Now, Yonko got Kaido got back up. He got back up from Red Rock, but that definitely hurt Kaido. Don't get it twisted, guys. He got hurt. Now, this is when Zoro comes clutch as a vice captain, and I love this. Zoro saving Luffy from Motherly Blaze, a fire sword attack from Big Mom. I'm giving Zoro 1 point from this, and Zoro racks up a lot of points just from saving Luffy, guys. So, Zoro being a right vice captain, I respect it, guys. This is what Zoro has to do. Save Luffy when Luffy needs it. It's definitely, Zoro's actually going leagues and beyond for Luffy. I love it, guys. Absolutely nothing. You guys all remember that moment pre-time skip. Now, of course, Law being one of the only persons to actually attack Big Mom, and they can land an attack on her with counter shock. I'll be honest here. I was gonna give this 2 points because I thought it was minimal damage to Yonko, but the fact that it's Big Mom and that's the only attack Big Mom has taken, I'm giving Law 3 points. It might have been actual damage too. So counter shock, I'm giving respect to Law. He gets 3 points for counter shock and Big Mom. Now, of course, Zoro is gonna get a 5. Did you actually think that Zoro would not get at least 1 5 and Luffy's the only one to get a 5? No. Zoro's getting a 5 for that Black Rope Dragon Twister. First of all, he does a Black Rope Dragon Twister after Kaido just did his own Dragon Twister. Second of all, he saves his captain Luffy from being eaten by Kaido. And third of all, he's cutting Kaido's scales. This is an easy 5, guys. I might have given it a 6, but I'm gonna give this a 5. It's super easy to do it. Odin Sword gets talked about. Big Mom says, oh, he actually cut Kaido. Killer's in complete shock. This is an easy 5, guys. Zoro did his thing. Now, of course, Kaido, being the petty Yonko that he is, tries to do his own Twister again with Dragon Twister Demolition Gust, and Kid, I'm just gonna say this, LOL to Kid. Yo, Kid is actually a laughingstock right now. He just loses his arm like he always does. Law and Zoro dodge, so they get 1 point for that. And Killer blocks it. And I gave Zoro 2 points for blocking Kaido's Demolition Gust in the beginning. So the fact that Dragon Twister Demolition Gust looks like a bit more devastating attack and Killer blocked it. Yeah, I'm gonna give Killer 3 points for this, guys. I'm gonna give Killer 3 points. I actually respected Killer dodging his attack, guys. So I'm gonna give him 3. So we're now at the end of the video. The point system has been completed. And y'all probably wondering, how is it gonna work? Well, I'll be honest here. At the end, here's how the points went. Luffy had 21 points, a whopping 21 points. It's expected. He's the main character. He said he's going to defeat Kaido. He had training from Hyogoro. This guy, Luffy, is the guy, so it's not surprising. Now, Eustace Kid, I thought Eustace Kid would be around 20 points too after seeing him on the rooftop talking all that talk. Like he said, you guys gonna watch me fight? No, you're gonna watch everybody else fight. That Kid, like you literally said before the fight started, are you guys here to watch me fight? No, we're watching you watch everybody else fight. I know I'm frustrated. I'm a Kid fan, guys. That's the reason I'm frustrated, guys. But Kid, you get 5 points, guys. Like 5 points, it's very embarrassing. Now, Law, of course, who's doing more assisting than actually attacking, but the only person to get an attack on Big Mom has 12 points. So Law, he actually is doing decent. He's not doing terrible. He's not doing amazing. He's doing decent. Zoro, though, 19 points for Zoro, guys. 19 points. Imagine he actually hit him with that Flying Dragon Blaze. He probably would have had more points than Luffy. But Zoro has 19 points. A whopping 19 points. So close to his captain, Luffy. The second highest in this group. Yeah, Zoro, like I said, he's the most impressive, and going through the point system, he definitely went leagues beyond what I thought he would have in points. And Killer has 10 points. 10 points for Killer. Super close to Law and double his captain in points, guys. Killer has double his captain in points. When it comes to, these are just feats, guys. This point system is just feats. So right now, I'll be honest with you, when it comes to the most impressive on the rooftop, Zoro's number 1, Luffy's number 2, Killer's number 3, easily most impressive on the rooftop. Now, when it comes to the point system, Luffy's number 1, Zoro's number 2, Law's number 3, Kill's number 4, Kid's number 5. Kid dropped from 2 from my prediction all the way to 5. Zoro went from 4 all the way to 2. So, like, guys, there's some big drops right now. I'll be honest here. Now, I'll be honest here, Kaido just went hybrid form, and we're probably going to see the true Kid right now in this battle because Kaido went hybrid form by the end of the day, and Luffy has no haki for 10 minutes. Kid, please lead the way, guy. Please lead the way. But at the end of the day, I feel like Zoro is about to go crazy too. He has his Odin sword. He's going crazy. Enma, I don't know, but with the point system right now, like I said, the strongest supernova on the rooftop is still Luffy, but it's super close. Zoro is super close when it comes to feats. Of course, Law's 3rd, Killer's 4th, Law and Killer are pretty close, and then of course 5th is Kid. But I'll be honest with you, at the end of the day, I still think Kid's gonna do crazy things, and I still think Law's gonna do crazy things, and I think Luffy and Zoro are gonna do what they've been doing, guys. So, hype is real, Killer's doing his thing too. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this point system? Do you agree with it? Do you like it? Do you not? I want to hear all your thoughts. I love reading your guys' comments. Like and share if you enjoyed. Like and share only if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more One Piece content. I'm the Legend Mac, and I'm gone.